Welcome to Don Bosco in a Year podcast.
Don Bosco as spiritual guide for the young. Spiritual outlook of the companion of youth. Things needed for a young person to become virtuous. Devotion to Mary. Devotion to Mary is a great help for you, my children. Listen to how she invites you. Let whoever is a child come to me. She assures you that if you are devoted to her, you will be filled with blessings on earth, and heaven is yours in the life to come. So, be fully convinced that all the graces you ask of this good mother will be granted to you, so long as you do not ask for things that will harm you. You should insistently ask for 3 graces. Everyone has absolute need of these, but especially you who are young. The first is never to commit mortal sin during your life. I want you to implore this grace through Mary's intercession at any cost, because without this one, any other grace would be of little avail. Do you know what it means to fall into mortal sin? It means refusing to become children of God and becoming children of Satan. It means losing the beauty that makes us as beautiful as the angels in God's eyes and taking on the deformities of the devils in his sight. It means losing all the merits you have already gained for eternal life. It means dangling above the jaws of hell, being held there only by a slender thread, and it means reviling his infinite goodness, which is the greatest evil imaginable. If Mary obtained many graces for you, but not that of ever falling into mortal sin, she would have obtained very little. You must implore this grace morning and evening, and in all our exercise of piety. The second grace that you should ask for is to preserve the holy and precious virtue of purity. If you keep guard over such a beautiful virtue, you will be very like the angels in heaven, and your guardian angel, evil, regarded you as his brother, since he will enjoy your company so much. And from this comes the need for the third grace that will also be of very great help to you in preserving the virtue of purity. It is the grace of running away from bad companions. How happy you will be! My dear boys, flee the company of the wicked. By doing this, you will be sure of taking the road to paradise. Otherwise, you run the grave risk of being lost for eternity. Therefore, when you hear your friends swearing, blaspheming, or putting down religion, or trying to draw you away from the church, or worse, still speaking in a language that is contrary to the virtue of modesty, keep away from them like the plague, and be sure that the purer is your gaze, your speech, the more pleased Mary will be with you, and the more graces she will obtain for you from her Son and our Redeemer, Jesus Christ. These are the 3 graces that are needed more than any other at your age, and they are enough to keep you on the right path from your youth. They will ensure that you will be men of honor in old age, and are a sure pledge of the eternal glory that Mary undoubtedly procures for those who are devoted to her. What should you do for Mary to obtain the graces indicated above? Very little is needed. If you can, say the Rosary, but at least never forget to say Hail Marys and the 3 Glory Bees each day, adding, Dear Mother Mary, ever Virgin, help me to save my soul.
Thank you for joining us today on this journey to know Don Bosco. May these reflections deepen our faith, guide us closer to God each day, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Till then, keep seeking, Keep praying, keep growing.